Please join me for about 15 minutes while I give you a walkthrough of the Indianapolis 500 pinball game and play a few games. Welcome to another episode of Semi-Intoxicated Old Man Plays Pinball. Not really intoxicated or semi-intoxicated today. Today we're going to be playing just a little bit of Indianapolis 500. This is a game I picked up on trade along with Party Zone for a Stern Mandalorian that I had an extra of. Yes, I had an extra Mandalorian. It's a long story. This is for a location that that I wanted to start that never happened yet. Anyway, so I had an extra Mando, and this has got an interesting story. It's apparently it was from Germany, I think. A private collector who was an ex-professional soccer player or a football player, I guess as they call them in Europe. You can see it's actually got European whatever. I think it's serial number 30. And it's in good shape. Playfield's beautiful. Nice and clean. The ramps are a little bit dirty, but I cleaned them off. I actually have new ramps for them. But these are fine, and I'm waiting on Cliffy's before I put the new ramps on the protectors, because the ramps do get damaged there. This one has damage, but it doesn't affect anything. That I redid the sticker on. That one I have not redone the sticker on yet. I remade the sticker for that. Reproduced it. Cleaned everything up. It's an interesting game. Very interesting game. Fun game. From, I believe, Dennis Nordman. So, let's just play a couple games. Oh, it does have leads in it. I put leads in it. And the person who owned it, who got it from the collector, I think it was actually collector or a guy who collected things, the soccer player moved from, this is the story I've been told, moved from Europe, put a bunch of pinballs in a shipping crate, moved here, then sold them, and apparently has regretted it. I don't know, that's the story I have. But then another collector bought his games, and that collector, I think he passed away, I don't know, or whatever. A friend of mine got a hold of these games, this game, and it's pretty beautiful. And so now I have it. And I got to make some mods. I got to make some armor for it. There's really not anything interesting here. It's black on both sides mostly. I was going to make an armor that actually had the stripe, and maybe I'll just make the black, and then maybe I'll make it like the Indy logo or a car or something. I don't know. Just to protect the buttons. Besides that, well, let's just play. So here we go. It's got a ball launch button. It would be cooler if it had. I don't like when they do buttons. It would be cooler if it had actually a shot that you could plunger. That was bad. Oh, I got a free ball save. This game is cool. It flows real nice. The shots are not hard. Well, for the most part, the shots they combo nicely. They just feel good and they combo nicely. Oh, that was horrible. They combo nicely. It's an interesting thing. Is these little lights that light up. They're targets actually, and they track 4 hits per target. So see, I just hit that one, and now I got the center light. The one light lights up. Very fast flow. I love that. The orbit and that ramp feed to the eject that is multi. Now look at this multi-ball. How it shoots it out is just really cool. It's just really, I've never seen anything like it. It just shoots them both so fast it's almost impossible to hit them both. It's just so cool. I mean, it's not almost impossible to hit them. It rips them really cool. Just like, 2 cars flying around the track. It's really neat touch on that. And up on the right hand, you see this the circle. It's got a car on it. And when you hit the right ramp, that thing spins. And it's funny because this is from 1996. I don't know if they had shakers back then. And I didn't think there was a shaker in it. And when it started shaking, I'm like, what the heck? Is this a shaker in there? It shakes so fast. Ooh. There's my mystery. You get to choose your mystery when you get the mystery. That's 25 laps for driver 1. Let's see if I can hit that ramp. Nope. This is a fast playing game. You don't want to stop the ball in this game. You just naturally don't want to stop that game. It's just so much fun. keep it moving. It's like, reminds me of some way in Keith Elwin games you just don't want to stop the ball. I don't like to stop the ball in his game. I just like to let him flow. And Rush, I have a Rush by John Borg. In that game, I don't want to stop it. It just flows so nicely, and the shots make just so much sense. They just feel right. You don't have to know the rules, and they just, whatever feels right is usually right. Let me get that right ramp. I did make some mods to this. There is playfield damage in the scoop areas, anywhere there's bare wood, and I made some really cool mods to take care of that and cover it up and protect it for the future. This mystery is interesting because you get to kind of choose your own mystery. It gives you something, and you can hit the right button and choose something else, but you might get something crappy. And you can keep choosing as long as, there's time left. This guy right here is another multi-ball. So there's a multi-ball there, and that's that turbocharger. This is a multi-ball, a quick multi-ball. It's a 2-ball multi-ball. You get it, and I don't even know how you get it. I don't know the rules of this game. I don't know if it's a mode or I think it's called the pit stop, and it will lock the ball there, and then you hit the shot in it, or you time out, and you hit the ball or time out in it. Then it gives you. Let's see if we can get that. I don't even know how to get that. So we gotta light the lock by hitting the orbit for at least the normal. I like that turbo booster. It's cool. The skill shot, which is once you launch, if you hit that left ramp. I didn't do the skill shot. There it goes. See how it's spinning? That top corner, and it will. The more it spins, the more it shakes, and it's really kind of cool. It's like a shaker motor. I mean, literally, the cabinet shakes. I wonder if they had shaker motor before that. If that's the first shaker type thing or not, I don't know. It's not like a official shaker motor, but it shakes heavily. Funny, the guy who owned it. Well, not the guy who owned it. One of the guys who owns it. Two people bought it, a bunch of games from collector. And he's playing, he's like, oh my god, what is it? A shaker in it? I thought the same thing the first time I played it. There you go again. That race car. Got a lot of ramps and wireforms, which I'm a big fan of ramps and wireforms. It's an interesting game. I'm not a fan of car racing, but it's a fun game. It's a fast game. It doesn't seem like I've played other Dennis Nordman games. They don't seem as fast. Well, maybe like Pirates of the Caribbean, Stern Pirates of the Caribbean. That game seems slow. You get stopped the ball all the time. I liked it. I had one for years, for like 15 years until I traded it. I think he makes Party Zone, Elvira and the Party Monsters, which is a fun game. Party Zone actually plays fast now I think about it, but I don't think like this fast. And I think he does Dr. Dude, which also, it's fast, but it's not like this fast. It's more, no, I wouldn't say Dr. Dude is fast at all, actually. You gotta really stop that one. Party Zone I like to play fast. I think Party Zone just plays fast. Alright, we got another multi-ball. There they go again. I got 3-ball multi-ball sometime. I don't know how that happened. A turbo multi-ball. I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did to get that, but I'll take it. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's very cool. I don't know of any other games like those quad stand-up targets. I don't know if any other game has them or not. Okay, so now we get this is the multi-ball I was talking about. Now if I hit the pit, which is the right ramp, then it will release, I will get a hurry up, and then if I don't, and a multi-ball, if I don't hit it, then it just expires and I get the multi-ball without the hurry up bonus, I believe. It's a fun game, fast game. I like fast games. Like, I like games like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which a lot of people hate. I love it. It's fast, and I like games that are vicious. Led Zeppelin, I like if it's a fast game. A lot of people don't like Led Zeppelin. It's a fast game, and I like fast. I didn't think I was gonna like this game honestly, but I was into it with my Mando. I knew I had enough value that between that and Party Zone, I could trade it and make my Mando money back. But I really like it. Or sell it and make my Mando money back. Okay, here's a video mode, and you go and grab these numbers. I think they're millions of points. I don't know. And try not to hit the objects. And they get more. Like right now it's 1, but then they'll get 2 and 5 and 3. Ooh, I'm doing pretty. Hit the thing and crashed. So it's caution mode. Yeah, I don't know I've heard that the rules on this are really deep, especially from a game of this time frame. I don't know the rules yet. I just got it recently, and I was working on it, just waxing it and cleaning it off, and I cleaned those ramps off. I've also bought new ramps, replacement ramps, but cleaned the ramps off, and that took me a long time. I was gonna then do Dr. Dude, clean those ramps off because they came together, and then I'm like, nope, I'm just gonna buy new ramps. It's not worth the time to clean them. Although this one does have the ramps are cracked at the bottom. Again, it doesn't affect anything, so I don't mind getting the ramps for this one. And I don't have them on there though yet. I love those orbits. Like I said, this game reminds me of like Keith Elwin's games a little bit. It just flows. It's fast. I guess it doesn't have back loops, but it just feels flowy and fast, and I like that. All right, we'll play one more game, and then I'll call it night because I gotta go to bed. Something I don't think I've ever seen before. This right ramp actually feeds the ball back a little bit. There's a little metal wire form to redirect the ball back, so you can actually, when it falls, it holds in place, so you can really hit that with that right ramp. You can hit that left up. It's really cool. We got the pit stop multi-ball thing here. Let's see if I can hit it. 10 sec. Oh my. There we go. We got it. That's going to release him. I got the hurry up, the pit stop hurry up. Now I have the pit stop multi-ball. Or is that a hurry up or is that the jackpot? I don't know. Is that what the jackpot is, depending on how fast you hit? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the rules for this game yet. I just like to play. It's fun. It rips around. It's a lot of fun. But apparently this game is somewhat rare. Very rare, somewhat rare. I don't know. I think there were like, I gotta check. I think someone said like 2,000 made or 2,500 made. There wasn't a ton made of these. In 1996, that's got to be one of Bally's last games, I'd imagine. I don't think they lasted much longer after that. It's not like the early Bally games of the 80s, 70s, and 80s. It's more like a. This reminds me more of like a Stern game or a. I don't really know much besides either the early games or the post 2000 Sterns. Ah! There's the skill shot. Oh, and I missed it rejected. Not a lot of rejects. I like this. There's not a lot of rejects on the this game. Most shots they hit cleanly or they don't. I mean, they're nowhere near them. You either hit them cleanly or you. All right, now I guess I gotta hit the little lit up race cars that are blinking to duel. So I guess the object of this game is to win the race. You got to pass the people and do so many laps. Again, I haven't read the rules yet. There's a quick rule sheet here. You can't see it, I don't think. But from what I've understood, this is one of the interesting things about this game is that it had a pretty deep rule set for games of this time frame. Okay, now if I hit that back target there, I'll have lit up all 4 boxes on the 3 stand-ups. I think I'm going to call it a stand-up. I don't know if it's a stand-up, but it looks like a stand-up to me. I mean, it doesn't drop, so it's a stand. I'm going to call it a stand-up. It's a target. All right, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it.